And good evening and welcome to this breaking news report here live on Newsmax TV. Our special coverage of the beginning initial sessions in the House and Senate. The House will be starting in just about 10 minutes from now. We're going to get live information from our correspondent, Antonio Rodriguez, but he's going to be here with me right now, live here on Newsmax TV until he goes down to D.C., to Capitol Hill for more information on this story. Welcome to our special coverage. I'm Michael Smith. Thank you for joining me. I want to go ahead and just put this on your screen so you all can know what we're doing here today. Both House and Senate sessions, their initial sessions, will begin today. They will begin today, not at the same time, because the House will start at 5:30 and the Senate will begin at 3 o'clock, I believe. So that is the time that I was told. So please be sure to stick with us through that. Now, Antonio Rodriguez is here with us, our Newsmax TV correspondent, who's going to be on the ground with us today covering this whole event. Well, Newbie, I hope you're doing well. First off, what should we expect today, and what's going to be going on in the House and Senate today with these initial sessions starting today?
Well, what we will expect is swearing in of new senators and re-election of senators to be sworn in, and also minority leaders and majority leaders sending in some ceremonial stuff. Like such as in the House, they're expecting nominees from both parties for the speakership, and also the Senate, probably our president pro tempore or something like that. But something similar in the Senate or like that.
Yeah, definitely. I think many senators are going to be swearing in today. And I just want to keep in mind for all of you all that are Republicans here, and, again, this is Newsmax TV, but so many of our senators in the 2008 election lost their seats. They ended up losing, and it's kind of a sad day for some of us here at the Republican Party. But you know what? We're just happy to see some of our new guys being sworn in today, and we're just going to keep moving forward until the 2010 midterms. Now, we have word now that in about 9 minutes they're going to go ahead and start. But there's going to be several senators, representatives, and people there starting initial sessions since the 2008 election today. A very interesting session indeed today that we're going to be seeing in Congress today. Not much fanfare being announced today. Well, maybe, I'm not sure. But a very interesting indeed here. So the Senate will be gaveling in today very shortly. That'll be in about 8 minutes. So what are we expecting today, Newbie? I mean, what's going to be happening? I guess is it just more procedural things. The opening of Congress again will be at 3 p.m. We're probably now. My thing is, okay, this is actually a question I have. So when this happens today, Newbie, will a new speaker be? Will they, vote on the next speaker? Will that happen today?
I think they will vote on a new speaker today. That's what I know.
Okay, and they'll just kind of, will that be through electronic vote, or will that be through, them saying who they want to be the next speaker?
I believe electronic vote, or probably, most likely electronic voting, or just the other way.
Okay, yeah, and so they will be voting on a new speaker now. Will they just kind of be? I guess this is just kind of a day for formalities, really, today before we start. Now, what are we expecting out of this Congress? I mean, are we gonna be expecting? What do we expect out of this Congress, Newbie? I'm sorry, Antonio.
What are we gonna expect from this Congress for the next 2 years? Is probably the Democrats pushing Obama's agenda, and the Republicans having to do bipartisanship to cooperate with the Democrats to um, help push Obama's agenda. But for sure, Democrats will push his agenda because they have a supermajority in both chambers, and Republicans is just a small minority. So it's Obama's agenda will be pushed easily. So, yeah.
Yeah, thanks so much. Also, be sure to like and follow us on Twitter. We're also watching your tweets. I'm watching all of you guys' tweets on my laptop here. So please be sure to tag Newsmax TV in all your tweets today from Capitol Hill, from inside the Senate chamber, from inside the House. Also, if you end up seeing us in the hallways, be sure to say hi. We do enjoy seeing all of you guys, and making sure we see you guys, because I know that I do like to see you guys. So thanks again for watching. So we have a great jam-packed day today that's going to be live here from Congress. We're going to bring this to you live coming up here on Newsmax TV. Our cameras are going to go ahead and head down to the Capitol Hill. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. Do not go anywhere. Both House and Senate sessions will happen today. The Congress opens in just under 5 minutes. We'll be right back.
All right, so you're driving down the freeway doing about 60 when you notice the guy next to you is steering with his knees, eating a cheeseburger and talking on the phone. And that is exactly why the all-new 09 F-150 is the safest truck in America. It's got a high-strength steel safety cage, side impact airbags, safety canopy, 5-star crash rating, and roll stability control. Because it's not just crazy out there, it's certifiably insane, okay? It's not just a new truck, it's the 2009 Motor Trend Truck of the Year.
How can this be a salad?
Taco Bell's new fully loaded taco salads featuring Chipotle steak. Carne asada steak drizzled with creamy Chipotle dressing, then loaded with beans, cheese, rice, and just enough lettuce so it's technically a salad. Think outside the bun.
I'm working for an hourly wage. I went to high school, didn't do great. Still I gotta make more cash. More education is what I'm looking at. When I get a degree, I will make a bigger salary. So now I've got to see which college is right for me. I went on the internet and found Education Connection. I took some free tests to find out my direction. I'm taking my classes online, getting my degree on my own time. Education Connection matched me with the right college for free. Get connected for free with Education Connection.
All right, so
Welcome back to Newsmax TV, our breaking news special coverage here live from Washington. Our special put together Washington studio here today. We have just more breaking news coming at this hour. We're just trying to figure out the whole situation, when they are starting, things like that. No one is in the Senate chamber right now in the game, so we are just trying to figure out when we are starting and when we can put our cameras in there, because our cameras are not allowed to go in there now. Okay, so it's filling up. Okay, so we're going to take another commercial break because our cameras need to reset and get down there. So we're going to take a quick break and we'll be live at the top of the hour. So continue to sit with us. We will be, the next time you see us, we should be in the Capitol building. Okay, so everybody stick with us. Stay tuned to Newsmax TV. We'll be right back.
All right, so you drive.
All right, and welcome back to Newsmax TV. We are just a few minutes away from starting here in the Senate. Let's go ahead and go into the Senate room right now. We're in the room right now, and we are just waiting on them to start right now. Thank you all for sticking with us. We just had some slight issues just getting together, really. So, all right, so welcome back. We are in the Senate chamber right now. Newbie is currently on the phone with some people, so he will not be able to join us right now, but he will in just a few minutes. But we are again live here in the Senate, and I just want you guys to get a great view in here because I know not everyone has the opportunity and privilege to be in this room. And I want our cameraman to kind of just look up. I mean, look at the wonderful design that everyone has done in here. I mean, they have done a great job keeping up the Senate, making sure it looks great. You can see it just looks wonderful, brand new and shiny. Again, everyone is here. Everyone is just waiting on this event to start. People are beginning to kind of gather in the galleries. You can't see it on camera right now, but they're behind me. People are starting to gather. People are starting to kind of walk into the building right now. You can see Capitol Police kind of running in there. There's the chief of the Capitol Police right there. I'm sure the president is somewhere in this area as well. But Congress will be starting very soon as well. But this is the Senate. The Senate is starting right now. I just want to just kind of show you all this right here. And there you go. That is what's going on in the Senate right now. Just very, very great chamber. Senate's always been my favorite chamber. I think Newbie is going to join us now. Let me see if I can get him on the phone. Hold on. Let me see if I can just get Newbie here on the phone with me. Because I know that my control room is telling me that he went into the call. I know he went into the call with the Senate people. I'm not sure if he can join us on the phone. I'm not exactly sure, but I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Okay, so we're probably going to have to try him a little bit later. But we're going to probably have Richard J. Montague on the show in just a second here, folks. So we'll probably have him on the show, the former Secretary of State. He might be on soon. I told him 10 minutes, but, you know, I never get my times right, guys. But anyways, we're expecting some major things today. We are expecting some major things going on in the Senate right now. Okay, Newbie's on the phone with me. All right. So Newbie is on the phone with me, and I think we're going to have Richard J. Montague as well on the air with us at this hour. So let's go ahead and bring everybody in because Richard is here. Okay, all right. So we got people here now. Let me go ahead and just read them off. So we have Richard J. Montague, the former Secretary of State under Chandler Foxworth. Also tonight we have Antonio Rodriguez, our Newsmax correspondent. So first off, Richard, I hope you're doing well. It is another pleasure to be with you today. Always enjoy having you here on Newsmax because just wonderful commentary you give here today, and just I know the viewers really enjoy having you here today as well. So hope you're doing well. How are you?
I'm pretty good, Michael. How about you, man?
Doing great. Okay, so we are just waiting on the Senate to start today in just a few minutes, I'm assuming. What are your thoughts on this? And you can see everybody's starting to sit down now. But before we begin here, and I know they're about to start, what are your thoughts on everything starting back today, congressional activity kicking back up again today?
Well, I mean, Mike, you know, there's some good people in Congress, but unfortunately, there's always some bad apples in the bunch, Michael. And quite frankly, we need to get those bad apples out. I mean, there are some radical leftists right now in our Congress, and you know, I'm talking really radical, Michael.
Yeah, definitely. You know, and I think that you're absolutely right about that. Indeed. So, what are we expecting from the Senate today? You know, I mean, what are they going to be doing? I mean, what should we expect today, in your opinion?
Listen, I mean, I think that the Senate and the new Congress is just going to try to really get the lay of the land, try to, you know, pave a way for the new Biden Obama administration. Um, which by the way is going to be a disaster. And, Obama has his national security advisor, Ed Hastings, who is a total loser. He's a social outcast. I mean, the guy says all these attacks on Twitter, and he doesn't even get his job. He kind of looks like Eggman from Sonic, too.
Yeah, I think that's a very accurate comparison. Yeah. So I mean, there's some very radical leftists in the Senate and House, and we do know that, and we do see that people are beginning to take their seats right now. But I mean, what are your thoughts on this? This new Congress. I mean, are they going to pass health care for all this free stuff? I mean, are we going to expect that out of this new Congress? I mean, I would say yes, but what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I would totally agree, Michael. I mean, this new Congress, it's very dangerous. I'm just hoping that we can find some bipartisanship among the Democrats in this new Congress because, quite frankly, if they push everything forward that they wanted to, this country would be in ruins, Michael.
Absolutely. And guys, let's all stay in the same group chat because I think that they are kicking off right now in the Senate. I'm not exactly sure, but I think they might be starting here shortly. I do believe they're going to be starting here just a second. So let's go down, everyone, and let's see if they're starting. Actually, I don't think they're starting just about yet, but we're just gonna keep the camera on this angle. But yeah, definitely some radical leftists in this Congress and this administration that need to be stopped indeed. So now that we know what we're expecting from the Senate side, what do we expect from the House side today? I mean, this should be the one that everyone's really interested in. The Speaker, this is going to be a very interesting, election and things like that. What are we looking forward to the House? I think that's the most interesting one of the evening.
Listen, Michael, the best speaker we've had is Jackson McCain. Okay, this Cameron
Right.
Spence guy is crazy. Okay, he's a dangerous man, and he shouldn't be in Congress.
Right, correct. And you can see on your screen there that senators are being sworn in live on your screen there. I believe they are being sworn in right there. You can see on your screen there. We're going to keep it on that screen so you all can witness that on your TV screens. But I think these new speakers are going to be very dangerous to our democracy and keeping our democracy safe. Can we take this back in 2010? That's the main question that is on every Republican's mind today, this evening, this morning. Seeing this is really a sad day for the Republican Party. Can we take this back in 2 years?
I mean, Michael, I was pleasured to join Parker Jackson's show last night, and I say I can promise stronger leadership in the future. And hopefully the American people can vote out these crooks and these political hacks, and we can stop these radical ideas from going through, because we both know once it reaches Obama's desk, he'll cave in and he'll sign it.
Right. And many of these people here that you're seeing right now, they're just massive political hacks. They are nothing more than political hacks. So yeah, we want to defeat them at all costs, really. So yeah, definitely. So I want to see right now if they're talking about anything in these. It doesn't look like much is going on at this point. So I'm just gonna keep going. So newbie, what are your thoughts on what's going on here in the Senate and House? I mean, what are we expecting, Antonio, and what are you seeing? Because I know you're in the corner of the chamber. So what are you seeing and what's going on?
Well, what I just saw was a group of 3 senators being sworn in by the president of the Senate, I believe, the current president of the Senate or vice president of Dick Cheney, and they just got to the desk right now.
Yeah, okay, yeah, definitely. I think they're being sworn in at this hour as well. I kind of wish we could be in two calls and kind of listen to both. Really, we can kind of hear what's going on here. So definitely, and everyone, please be sure to like and subscribe. As our moderator is saying, please be sure to like and subscribe to Newsmax TV. We are bringing you the completely unfiltered coverage of what's going on here tonight. While other networks are sleeping, we are not, and we are still here bringing you coverage here tonight. Okay, so let's go ahead and kind of look around the room here. You can and this is kind of what I did when I was in Roleplay Nations, not AP. I kind of want to let you guys see what's going on here. There's Obama right there. You can see the notorious, the socialist Antifa superstar, Ella Wintour right there. You can see her right there. She is...
Say, Michael, I mean, Ella's infamously anti-Semitic. I mean, as a Jewish man, it scares me that she's even in Congress right now.
Oh yeah, Ella Wintour is extremely, she follows that socialist atheist mentality that is just extremely terrible. I mean, she wants to destroy the seeds of this country. As many of these Democrats do, they want to destroy this country by brick, and they want to take it down because liberals hate America. They do not like America. They want to see it crash. They want to see it fall. They do not like America. They hate America. They are, just superstars for radical leftist groups following the 2008 election. So yeah, definitely. And I really feel bad for the state of New York for having someone like Ella Wintour representing them. Yeah, just terrible. Really, I always feel very bad for that state for definitely having someone like Ella Wintour representing them. Ella Wintour is just, as I said, a Antifa super soldier. All right, so then and you can see what she's talking about right now. She's talking about defunding organizations. You all see it. Things are gonna be defunded. But anyways, let's keep going here. So you can see Dick Cheney right there. He is going to be swearing in people. He's going to be swearing in the following senators as well. That's going to be coming out either some of these doors out here, but this is just kind of the start of the Senate right now. It's just kind of a quiet beginning and start of the Senate as all these senators from across 50 states will be sworn in today. This is the start of the Senate. The Senate is starting now. They are swearing in the senators now, and this is kind of a place for us to just kind of get some commentary in, and for us to kind of just get in here and get some commentary. And so, Richard, go ahead.
I do want to say, Michael, I am surprised that they didn't let Eggman Ed Hastings in. I mean, last time something like this happened, he tried to get into the convoy, and the Capitol Police shut him down. I mean, he's a total idiot.
Oh yeah, there are many idiots. He's an idiot. He's not the only one, but they're idiots. And I'm just gonna pull that lower there on your screen there. You guys can see what's going on. I'm not gonna explain it. Some of y'all can read, but he's just a total idiot. We're gonna call Ed Hastings Egghead. Egg Hastings, right? Egg Hastings.
Oh no, he's an egghead. All right,
Michael.
Yeah, Michael. We both know he's a political hack. And the sad thing, Michael, and something about Ed is that he thinks he knows everything, which is the worst trait in a national security expert. I've spoken to many national security experts. I say, what do you look for? They say, we look for somebody who doesn't get them involved in politics. And I said, that's not what Egghead is. Egghead is a political hack. And they said, yeah, we wouldn't want him.
Right,
so,
and
I don't know what Obama was
is a
thinking,
political hack, and I don't know what, and I think Josh Ford from the Republican Party retweeted your tweet this morning. I saw, and I don't know what, because we had a clip of what you said with Parker Jackson, a great friend of mine. I don't know what Barack Obama was thinking about these picks, but I mean, he must not have been thinking. He must have been, as I said last night, so far up, Michelle's, he couldn't think straight. So, I guess he was just so busy, doing other stuff and doing all this other crap. He couldn't make, good decisions.
Listen, Michael, listen. I mean, Egghead spends so much time, trying to fight me on Twitter and stuff, when in reality he's just another pawn. I mean, when they're out of power, Michael, we both know they're just gonna toss him to the side. He's gonna become another societal object again. I mean,
Yeah.
he's nothing more than a pawn piece, really. He's an outcast. The only reason this administration wants him is because of political gain. It's quite simple, Michael. We both know.
Oh yeah, political gain is very important to the Democrats at this hour. Indeed, this is their finest hour. So as you can see, many people are here now. Many senators are here now. You can see some of them you might recognize from Discord or whatever, but you can see that they are here now and they are being sworn in now, and they will be here. So I mean, this stuff is starting right now. I'm just gonna kind of just go down here. Then we're gonna kind of just go down from right here, and I think our camera has just hit the ground there. And I think we're just kind of doing a circle around of who's on the floor right now. But this is a floor view of the Senate right now. Senators are slowly marching in right now and getting sworn in.
Michael,
go ahead.
Michael, do you know if we see a Democratic Congressperson Daniel Beck there?
I'm not sure we have our camera in the House just yet. Okay, we are in the Senate right now. Go ahead.
I would like to say, as retarded as the Democrats and this nowadays are, Daniel Beck does stand out to me, and I'm looking to see some bipartisan action from him. Really.
Whoops, there. Yeah, definitely. So we see a lot of radical Democrats there, and we see many people being sworn in by Dick Cheney, and I'm kind of glad to see Dick Cheney and Bush go. I mean, they've been very rhino-ish. They haven't really been true Republicans, and I think the Republican Party needs more true Republicans in its corner if we are going to continue. Now, one thing I want to talk about is the puppet Zachary Berger, who has just basically betrayed the Republican Party after we betrayed him. Or actually, we didn't even do that. He really betrayed us and went to go work with the Obama administration. He basically bent over backwards and begged on his knees to President-elect Obama for a job. He's going to be in the Obama administration. This guy is an idiot. He is going to run with this quote-unquote strong conservative base with the Republican Party and then turn around and go work for the opponent's cabinet.
Listen, Mike, let me tell you something about Berger, okay? When I was Secretary of State, he was Chandler's basically little hound, okay? Listen, the guy was begging for my endorsement. I could have had him on his knees if I wanted to. But I said, no, he's a total hack, and he's wish-washy. He switches sides almost every day, and he can't commit to some true values, Mike, and that's what we're missing in this country right now. We need some politicians with real true values, Mike.
We're missing wholesome values. We're missing just family-based Christian values, conservative values, no matter if you're a Christian or not. Conservative values we are missing in this country, right? No matter if you're Islam, Jewish, Christian, or whatever, you are... conservatives need to come together and bring more Christian and conservative and really conservative values to America. Now, we are just, kind of watching this on our screens here, and this is kind of going to be one of our only time that we're focusing so much on Congress today. But this should be a pretty long stream for some of you all. Some of you all might be watching on your phones or on your tablets, on your computers or smart TVs. So get some popcorn, buckle up, because this is going to be about maybe an hour, maybe 2 hour stream here on Newsmax, because we are giving you the fullest coverage possible for today's events and stream. So we are definitely giving you all the unfiltered view, the view of politics that you need here tonight. So you can see Capitol Police walking around the Senate floor right now. You can see Antifa Super Soldier again, Ella Wintour. You can see Dick Cheney over there at the front. And you can see the press in the back corner. So we are again patiently awaiting the start and really major proceedings of this. So when we come back, we're going to get a camera inside of the House to see what's going on in there. So you guys can kind of see a chamber. It might be empty, I'm not sure, but we might do that, I'm not sure. But you guys can see Jet Linux walking down the ramp there. Jet is a great, great friend of mine. He is from the chilly state of Alaska. He is standing up for Christian values, a fellow black conservative. But the Democrats tell you that black conservatives and black Republicans do not exist. But Jet Lennox is continuing to break the norms as a black Republican, a black conservative standing up for conservative values. So again, I praise Jet Lennox. So, like I said, this is what's going on in the Senate right now. I know many of you might not have access to get this close to what's going on the action right now on the Senate floor, but we're going to help you out. You can see another swearing in happening right there. You can see that was what Dick Cheney is doing over there. You can see Ella Wintour, President-elect Obama, Capitol Police, Jet Lennox, and our press people in the back. You can see people are going to be slowly funneling into the Senate galleries very soon. But that is a corner view of what's going on right now in the Senate. Again, this is a Democratic-controlled Senate. This is going to also be a Democratic-controlled House. So not many people from the Republican Party are here today. Many of them are, Democrats, which I don't really like, but that's just me. I don't know about you all, but I assume that you all aren't going to be watching any more Fox News, CNN, MSDNC, or any other anti-Republican news networks in your household if you're watching me. So, guys, what do you think we expect from the House? I mean, who do you think will be their speaker, or will it be the same guy?
Yeah, unfortunately, yes, Michael. I mean, they're gonna elect that crazy Cameron Spence back, and it's gonna be a mistake, Michael. I mean, it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good stuff. And really, these morals that the Democrats say that they have, they don't really have any morals, Michael.
Yeah.
And I hate to be the one to say it, but it's just the truth. And we need strong Republican conservative values in the Congress, okay? And that's not what we have right now.
No, it's not. We don't have those conservative values in Congress right now. So definitely very interesting. And Newbie, what are your thoughts on, the whole speaker thing? I mean, what's going on in the House? I mean, with you being quasi in the House, I mean, what's going on in the House right now? I mean, what agendas are they trying to push in the House right now, Antonio?
Well, the agenda they're trying to push in the House right now is like to elect a new speaker and probably for the Republicans elect a new minority leader and a minority whip as Zachary Berger left his position. I believe, yeah, they will do it as I said earlier, electronic voting or traditional voting. The Democrats, the Democratic leader and the Republican leader will be speaking in the House. And that's all I have for now. I'll talk more later if I have any more information.
Yeah, definitely. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back with more Newsmax TV, our special coverage this evening of this really monumentous event going on here, the swearing in of a lot of these people. So we'll be right back with more. Stay tuned to Newsmax TV, and we'll be right back.
All right.
Good evening and welcome back to Newsmax TV special coverage of the beginning and opening of Congress. I'm Michael Smith. Thank you for joining me. We welcome you to the opening of Congress live here on Newsmax TV. We appreciate your cooperation with us today and waiting so patiently as we try to grab all the information that we have regarding this Congress opening. So we do thank you all so much for joining us today. So right now, Dick Cheney just took his seat now, and we're going to go ahead and newbie. If you're on the once you're on the line with me here, when I call back, when I call you back, please pick up because we're going to probably come back once I'm kind of done in that call. So go ahead. Let's go ahead and join the VC now so we can get the audio from today, and let's listen to what's going on here in the Senate. We're going to cut the commentary for a few minutes, so we're starting up now. So let's go ahead and head in now, and let's listen to what's going on and what they're talking
I never
about.
believed that serving
And
in
they're
this
talking about
chamber
just different
was
things
my
right now. So
destiny.
let's go ahead.
But it was a big part of my dreams, just like so many other hardworking Americans. I started my career here, and I may not be a young man anymore, but I am still awestruck. I'm still awestruck by this chamber. The United States Senate has been my life, and that is not a hyperbole. It has literally been my life. I've been a United States Senator considerably longer than I was alive before I was a United States Senator. And although I may be resigning from the Senate in the coming days, I will always be a Senate man. Except for the title Father, there is no title, including Vice President, that I am more proud to wear than that of United States Senator. Now, to the rest of the long-time serving members of the Senate, I say thank you. Thank you for coming in on that late December in a cold rain drive to Wilmington, Delaware, where you stood, you waited outside the memorial service at a Catholic church for my deceased wife and daughter, caught soaking wet in the cold rain, just to show your support. But then you got back in your automobiles and drove all the way back to Washington, D.C. You all came to support me when I needed it most. And for that, I can never be more thankful. This is a remarkable place, ladies and gentlemen. And as I healed from that incident, this place became my second family. More than I suspect it is for most. I needed it. And for that, I will be forever grateful. Forever grateful. So the
The Senate
people
floor
of
will be
Delaware,
in order. Sorry to cut you off. Senate floor will be in order. Capitol Police will remove the person from the floor. You may continue.
thank you, Mr. President. So, to the people of Delaware, who have given me the honor of serving them, there's no way I can ever express to them how much has meant to me. To my staff, past and present, and all those here on the floor of past and present, dedicated to making this institution run, including the interns, wide-eyed and hopefully going home, wanting to come back someday in our spots. Thank you for everything that you've done for me. And I suspect you've done a lot more for me than you've done for most. To my children, Hunter and Ashley and Bo, if I was nothing else, I would be content to be a father of such wonderful people. To my grandchildren, who constantly remind me why the decisions we make in this august body are so important. And to Jill, you once saved my life, and you are my life today. I thank all of you. Thank all of my colleagues for making my Senate service possible, and this next chapter in my career in life so hopeful. I came here to fight for civil rights. In my office now sits that grand conference table that once was used to gain civil rights. And I leave here today to begin my service to our nation's first African American president. The arc of the universe is long, but it does indeed bend towards justice. And the United States Senate has always been an incredible instrument of ensuring that justice. So, although you may not have seen the last of me, I say for the last time here, and with confidence in all of you, optimism in our future, and a heart with more gratitude than I can ever express. Mr. President, I yield the floor.
Okay, that was Joe Biden making his final speech here in the Senate chamber after he resigned to be vice president of the United States of America. What a speech here, folks. We kind of came in the middle of it, but I do hope you all listened and paid attention. But what a speech that he just made there. Let's okay, all right. Let's continue listening in. This is Barack Obama talking right now.
I served in this chamber honorably for 8 years, and it has been the honor of my life to be called a United States Senator. In the times that I've been on this floor, I've made each and every moment memorable. You know, it's an honor to come here every day, to walk up to this big, giant, beautiful Capitol, to be in awe at its beautiful architecture and history, and then come take your seat at your desk on the floor of the United States Senate, where so much history is bottled up into one place. That has been the honor of my life for every time that I've walked onto this floor for 8 years. And while we move to a new chapter, Joe and I, into a historic time in history, become president and vice president of the United States. That'll be another honor of our lifetimes. But it'll add on to the cherished time I've spent here in the Senate. And to the new senators who are on this floor, keep doing right because you're a United States Senator now. Having the title of United States Senator is not just an office you hold, it is a responsibility entrusted to you by your constituents. You have to uphold your constituency, you have to uphold the Constitution, you have to uphold our American principles. And while that may be daunting for some of you, and while it may come easy for the rest, you still have an obligation to see our children tucked in at night and to ensure that uh, our responsibilities as a senator comes first than special or personal interests. And I know my colleagues in the left and right will serve their offices honorably. And I hope to be working with each and every single one of you when I am sworn in as president. And let me just say, being a senator has been the honor of my life. I'll say that 1,000 times again. There's nothing more prestigious. There's nothing more you could ever want. And I hope my colleagues find that same solace as I did. And there are so many feelings coming to me right now. This will probably be one of the last times I step foot on this floor as a senator. And I will never forget some of the cherished memories I've made here. To Senator Durbin, thank you for your guidance. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for your counsel. To Senator West, you have mentored me countless times throughout this process. You've taught me how to preside properly, even when I thought I got the hang of it. You taught me to be humble rather than gloat about success. To Senator Biden, who's been my friend for the last couple of years. When we first met, our friendship didn't seem likely. We barely knew each other. But as years moved on, we began to explore our friendships more thoroughly. And I have to say, it'll be an honor serving with you as vice president. There's no better partner I could ask for. To the new senator, Senator Kirkman, as this may be your first and one of your last sessions here, moving into the position of Secretary of the Treasury, just know at least sitting here once will be one of your highlights, one of the biggest highlights in your political career. And I would cherish the time that you're sitting at that desk. And who knows, you may even return to that desk again. The Senator Durant, same thing goes for you. Cherish the time while you have it. The Senator Winter, who has been enthusiastic to serve in the Senate, and who has been even more enthusiastic to lead our party into the future. You know, Senator Winter, this is to you. Keep waiting, keep serving, and someday we may even see you sitting in the chair of the Senate Majority Leader. And I just want to thank all the Senate staff who have helped me on this journey, who have helped carve our names into the walls of Washington. Thank you. And we couldn't have asked for more better floor staff and Senate staff than you. Thank you so much. And with that,
Mr. President.
Mr.
Oh, sorry.
President, I yield. Thank you.
Mr. President, I seek recognition.
Majority Leader.
Mr. President, I seek recognition.
Is that who's speaking?
Senator Wise.
Are you on the floor?
Hmm?
Are you on the floor?
Yes.
Please stand. You're recognized.
Hold on. My computer is shit. Anyway. Thank you, Mr. President. And I'd like to say thank you to the next Vice President of the United States, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., for involving himself in my campaign to sit and stand in this chamber for the people of West Virginia. And I would like to thank the next President of the United States, Barack Hussein Obama Jr., for fighting so hard for the American people in the 8 years he's been in this chamber, and for hopefully the next 8 years he will be President of the United States. For the next 4 years we know will happen. But although this should be a happy time for me as I sit in this chair and stand up for the people of West Virginia and stand up in this chamber to speak directly to the other senators, it is not a happy time. And it is not a happy time because the man who should be standing up right now, who should be speaking to you, and who should be standing up for the people of West Virginia, is not on this earth right now, and that man is former Congressman, former Governor of West Virginia, Jim Justice. For many of you who do not know, Jim Justice was governor of West Virginia for 4 years after Catherine Durant was governor. And during his 4 years as governor, he served the people of West Virginia thoroughly. And he served in the House of Representatives for 8 months before he was assassinated by his nephew. During those 8 months, he fought for the disabled more than anyone I've ever seen in this country. He fought for education reform more than anyone has ever had in this country, and he fought for the people of West Virginia more than I hope that more than I've seen, and he fought for the people of West Virginia as much as I hope I can while I'm in the Senate. Jim Justice should be the junior senator of the state of West Virginia right now, but he is not, because his life was taken before he could serve to his full potential. Jim Justice, he loved Barack Obama. When I came to his mansion in Morgantown the day after he was elected to the House of Representatives, we talked for hours. We talked for hours upon hours. His wife and my wife became good friends. I was not even sworn in as governor of West Virginia yet. 8 months into my gubernatorialship and 8 months into his congressional career, he died. On August the 8th, 2009 will be his 8th-year anniversary of his assassination. But let not sit here and weep and be sad about his death. I stand here today to seek maybe for maybe his son, Jim Justice Jr., who turns 8 the day after his assassination, who was only 1 day old when his father passed away. Maybe his family can seek closure. And maybe the people of West Virginia has elected a new senator last year in November who can serve the people as much as Jim Justice did. Jim Justice, may I repeat again, should be in this chamber right now. Jim Justice should be the United States Senator for West Virginia, but he is not. It might have been 8 years ago, almost 8 years ago, that his life was taken and that his name of relevancy dripped away from the American politics in the walls of Washington, as Barack Obama would say. Hopefully, in these next 6 years of my term, I can serve the American people as Jim Justice would want me to. Jim Justice is looking down in heaven right now, smiling that his friend, Governor Bob Wise, now Senator Bob Wise, may or may not serve the people as he wanted them to. Jim Justice had many plans for the people of West Virginia, more than you'll ever know. He talked to me more than anyone he ever talked to, because he was hopeful that Governor Bob Wise would become Senator Bob Wise when Catherine Durant retired. But unfortunately, it was his death that caused me to want to run for the United States Senate. It was his passing that caused the state of West Virginia to mourn. It was his passing that had me come to Washington, D.C. on August the 23rd to be in Statuary Hall for his funeral. It was his passing that I got to meet Speaker of the House Cameron Spence. And it was his passing that I got to meet other United States senators and congressmen. And it's his passing, I hate to say it, that caused me to be in this chamber today. It's his passing that got me the courage to file my name in the registry to run for United States Senate. And it's his passing that caused my spirit to live. Although he may be dead, his spirit will forever live on in the United States Senate chamber in the House of Representatives. I hope that I can serve the people of West Virginia like he would want anyone to. Jim Justice, although he may have been in Congress for only 8 months, his spirit will forever live in the halls of the Capitol building forever. Thank you. I yield.
Mr. President,
Mr. West.
it is with a heavy heart that I address this chamber one more time before I go to work with this great man right beside me, Barack Obama. I'd just like to say, brief, going off the top of my head, that it's been the honor of my lifetime to work with a lot of the senior members here since I've been here since I was a 32-year-old kid who came from nowhere from Boston. I'd just say it's been an honor to work with you all. I hope to continue to work with you all. I yield.
Mr. President.
Can you please stand? Is that Kirkman?
Yes.
You're recognized.
Now, to everybody sitting in this chamber, without words, I cannot express my gratitude enough. Now, this is my first time stepping foot in this chamber, and it may be my last. I'm hoping for a speedy confirmation to be Secretary of the Treasury. And just on a final message to all of you, I cannot express my gratitude enough for the work that each and every single one of you do, no matter which party you are, no matter your political affiliation. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, we are all Americans. To Catherine, to Barack, and to Joe, I cannot express how thankful I am to be working with you, hopefully, and I cannot express how excited and confident I am to make change and afflict it with you guys, no matter what. And to Senator Obama and to Senator Biden, thank you so much for your wisdom and guidance that has led me to sit in this seat and to stand up in this profound chamber today. And to each and every single one of the senators sitting in this chamber, I want you all to know that one day I hope I will be back. To each and every single senator, thank you for engaging and educating and empowering individuals with a passion for freedom and opportunity. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you for the work that you will put in the future. And on a final note that I would like to say, thank you, in short, for all of the work that you do, for all of the work that you will do. Because although you may not be thanked for every single day, although many of you do not need to be thanked for your hard work and service to the United States of America, I personally thank you every single day, every morning I wake up, and every night I go to sleep. Mr. President, I yield my time.
Mr. President.
Senator from West Virginia.
Mr. President, I rise potentially for the last time, hopefully not, as there is a little bit of work left to do before confirmation process that I will be going and experiencing to serve as the next Secretary of State. I'd like to thank the people from the great state of West Virginia for allowing me to serve the past 8 years as a United States Senator on their behalf. And I look forward sincerely to getting to work with my friend, Senator Obama, Senator Biden, Senator West, Senator Kirkman, and the rest of the Obama administration as we get together to move this country forward. Mr. President, it has been the honor of my life to serve in this chamber. However, I am sincerely excited to begin a new chapter in the State Department, being the chief diplomat and representing our great country abroad. To all of those who serve in this chamber, I wish you well, and I hope that you continue to do the people's work, no matter what. And Senator Wise, my junior senator, don't let the people of West Virginia down when I leave this chamber. With that, I yield.
I sure as hell won't.
Mr.
Majority Leader.
President,
Majority Leader.
I ask unanimous consent that the Senate be in a period of morning business with I ask unanimous consent that the Senate concludes its business and adjourn until the next period of business.
Without objection, the Senate stands adjourned.
And wow, what some speeches we just saw there, folks. This is why you cover news, folks, right? Welcome to our opening session. Again, we are at the top of the hour now. For many of you, it is now 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we do thank you for watching our coverage today. We are going to go ahead and begin our coverage now. We're going to bring some people in now, and we're going to just we're just going to take a quick break, I believe, so we can go ahead and switch gears and go back to the house. So we will be right back. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll be right back. All right, and welcome back to Newsmax. You can see President Obama walking out at Secret Service from the rotunda as the Senate session has concluded. Now, we are going to go ahead and stop our coverage for today and come back at 5:30 for the opening of the House. We will be there to watch that live on Newsmax TV. From all of us at Newsmax,